Hello boys, another AM5 build. Now I'm proving the build I have made in the last video, where I have made some mistakes. I have chosen RX 6750 XT over the RX 6800 non-XT. So this time will be a bit different. I will try to improve it, but to have the same price and maybe to have much more performance. We're starting with CPU. Last time I have chosen 7600 non-X, or it was X. This time I'm choosing another one, 7700 non-X. On AliExpress you could buy it for 155, but I'm not sure how much would cost the tax, so it might be in total 170. Okay, let's say 150, because Chinese might do some trickies and to declare it as something else, and I don't know. You don't have to pay the customs or VAT or something like that. I have tried to order it myself to see how much it would cost, yet I saw it was 155 pounds. Depends as well on Chinese, and due to the fact that I speak Russian language and I have saw some Russian bloggers, they are buying it actively. And I'm ordering them usually to Russia. They're saying it's arriving pretty quick. It's a very good CPU. It's brand new CPUs, but it's the trade version, which it means it's a brand new CPU, but it doesn't have warranty. So don't have warranty. Yet you could undervolt it and overclock it with 200 MHz on top, and you already set for the life. So you have 8 cores and 16 threads with maximum turbo boost. Probably it was 5.4 GHz. It's a very powerful CPU. CPU cooler, I'm going usually with Arctic and with Arctic products because that doesn't cost too much and it does the job very well. I would choose Arctic 36 for Arctic 36. So we're having the normal version, one tower with 4 tubes, which is able to cool down 200 watts CPU. So I will choose this one because it's, even though if it's overkill, yet it's better to have, because you could unlock the wattage of the CPU, but it's not recommended. I saw some tests, it's not recommended at all to unlock the wattage to 120 watts. Motherboard might go, motherboards are from MSI. During the Prime Day, the MSI B650 Tomahawk was costing 152. From Gigabyte, ours version was, or gaming, I forgot, was costing about 149. Yet some people has lost a bit of money because they didn't order it by that time. So we are going with a bit cheaper version from ASRock, B650M Pro RS non-Wi-Fi version. It does cost about 129. People have said that it's a very good motherboard. It does have the coolers on the VRMs, very good VRMs and the coolers. So it's pretty decent motherboard. Yet I'm not familiar with ASRock products, whether it's easy to easily to update the BIOS. I'm not sure what about their how to say, BIOS UI, how intuitive it is. Yet we are going with ASRock. Memory, we could go with two variants. I would not choose NV2 for such a PC. I'd go instead with WD Black SN5 No, this is memory RAM. Okay, there is Corsair, G-Skill or Kingston, but as I saw now the cheapest version is from Kingston, Fury Beast 6000 megahertz and CL30, which is the sweet spot for these CPUs for 97.55 or 98 pounds. Corsair Vengeance does cost a bit 110, so we are going with this one. Storage, I wouldn't go with NV2, I would go instead with SN580 or SN770. Now as I see they are costing the same. 580 we see it's for 1 terabyte it's 60 and 7700 is as well 60. I would choose this one due to the higher sequential read and speed, and the game will launch a bit faster. You will have a better performance with this NVMe, and the stock cooler on the motherboard should be able to cool it down. Okay, video card. This time I won't do the same mistake. We are going straight away with 7800. It does show this price on Amazon, but it's being sold by Amazon US or Newegg, I don't know. But you could open eBay and to find the same XFX Speedster from eBuyer, and you could apply a little coupon and you could buy it from the for the same price, about 355. So we're going this one. Case, I would go normal ATX case and a cheap one, which is XT Pro from Fantex, pretty good one, a lot of room and long enough to fit that GPU, and doesn't cost that much, 51 pounds. And we are seeing that we're having 426 wattage consumption, plus we could add 200 watts headroom just in case of overclocking. So we are going with 650. There are not so many variants for 650 watts. There are MSI, Corsair. I would have chosen still from Seasonic or Be Quiet, but in this case, and doesn't cost too much, it's the RM 650 non-E. It will do the job perfectly fine. So let's do the calculations. Let's say the CPU will cost the same, 155 plus 22 for the cooler, plus 129 for the motherboard, plus 98 for the RAM, plus 60 for NVMe, plus 355 for the GPU, plus 51 for the case, plus 75 for the PSU. In this case we could add so much money. I would do this way. I would add another GPU, so we have the same budget of 1K. So we have two variants here, I would say, which is RX 7007 XT from, you could choose either variant. I would go with XFX, maybe Sapphire, Pulse, Astrock does cost a bit more, Acer Nitro. I saw Acer Nitro has started to make this GPUs out of nowhere, but I'm not sure their build quality and how good they are, whether they have a very good cooling solution or no. But as we see, it's a dual fan setup, and it does cost 364, so we could add a bit more. Then in this case we might even go with 7800 XT, the prices are still high for this, but once again we are seeing dual fan setup version from Acer Nitro. On Caris it does cost, I just checked, it does cost 429. Still, I'm not sure what temperature you might expect from this GPU, whether it has a metal backplate, how good cooling solution it does have, but let's choose this one. So let's do recalculations once again. So let's say 155 for CPU plus 22 for cooler plus 29 for the motherboard plus 98 for the RAM plus 64 NVMe SSD plus 429 for the GPU for RX 7800 XT dual fan version, dual fan setup from Acer Nitro. It still seems like it's overclocked. Hopefully it has a very good components, I mean metal backplate instead of plastic, and very good radiators, and VRMs and memories are cooled very well. So let's say 429 plus 51 for the case plus 75 for the PSU, because it has almost the same wattage. So we went a bit over, so it does cost 1020, but the boost it's much bigger, from 7600 to 7700, and from 6800 RX non-XT to RX 7800 XT for the same 16 gigabytes of video memory. So I saw this GPU, it's powerhouse for the gamers, because I have built for my housemate, and it does pretty well job even at 3008 something resolution. Okay, but it won't have 100 plus FPS in that resolution even with FSR. So for 2800 resolution it's a perfect GPU, and for 1K budget it's a very good build. So what, guys, would you say about this build? Not 1000 exactly 1000, but 1020.